And welcome to AStonesThrowAway. Today we'll be doing the weekend reading for November 27th through 29th, Friday through Sunday, for Capricorn. I do intuitive stone readings. Big shout out to Passion Water Tarot. She does intuitive tarot readings. If you need your cards read, go over, see her, say, and tell her Tasha says hi. I'll start off with an affirmation card from the Louise L. Hay You Can Heal Your Life affirmation deck. So this is my favorite affirmation deck. I love the artwork on it. It's just so pretty. So there's your card, Cappy. I release all criticism. I only give out that which I wish to receive in return. My love and acceptance of others is mirrored in me every moment. Cappy, release that inner critic, honey. It really would do you good. So, as I said, I do intuitive stone reading. Here's my map. These are relationships. Doesn't have to be love life. Can be your family, your friends, co-workers, anyone who's significant to you. This is you. Anything that's on your mind, your state of mind, anything you've been working on. These are your challenges for the weekend. Things that might be in your way, things that are just not going to be easy this time. Anything closer to the center are things that are more immediate, more important, and closer to the heart of the matter. Anything further towards the outside are further away in time, further away physically, going away or coming towards you in time, or just not as important. If it's outside of the circles and above the midline, then you know it, but you're trying very hard to ignore it. It's trying very hard to get your attention if it's on here. If it's outside the circles and below the midline, then you know it, but you don't really know you know it. It's in your subconscious. It might come as a surprise. If it falls off the board completely, then it's a complete surprise coming out of the blue. You know nothing about it. Alright, so let me close my eyes and see what tingles, see what the stones have in store for you this weekend, Cappy. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you're going to stuff yourself with turkey and deviled eggs. My Cappy loves the deviled eggs. I have to get off of here and make them whenever I'm done doing my readings. Pie. More rolls than you can shake a stick at. I'm a bit of a carpaholic. So, Cappy, let's see what's on in the stones for you this weekend. Alright, Cappy. You're apparently trying very hard not to think of anything. Okay. There is an older relative and a home situation that is very much on your mind. That might bring about some redecorating that is also very much on your mind. There is a very prickly situation that you're seeing very clearly, possibly for the first time, that is going to come to a head this weekend. With a woman in your life who may not have the best of intentions. Over here in your relationships, there is a hard-to-love loved one who is also on your mind, who is going to be a problem this weekend. You need to keep an eye on them. There is an old relationship that is on your mind. And I feel like this old relationship is going to cause grief. You're also worried about money and connection with these two. Down here in the things that you're not paying attention to. You're not paying attention to your strength, Cappy. You're not remembering your own strength. And you're not remembering your own creativity and your own ability to make money. Up here, on the things that you're ignoring. As I said, you're trying very hard to ignore a lot of things, Cappy. You're trying very hard to ignore the change that is coming, that is happening. You're trying very hard to ignore all that shadow work that I keep telling you to do. Even though you've been looking at it. You know what I'm talking about. You've been looking at it. These things have been on your mind. You're trying to actively ignore them, and it's not working. Cappy, you know what I'm talking about. Pay attention. These things are trying to get your attention. They're on your mind anyway. You're actively trying to ignore them. You need to deal with them. Okay? There's also a major money situation that has been hanging over your head that you need to deal with. There's another money situation that's about to come out of the blue, and you need to deal with another one. Let's see what other stones are coming up, because, Cappy, this was an in-your-face sort of reading, and I apologize for that, but sometimes that's what happens, okay? Got my eyes shut. Let's see what else comes up, because that was a lot of big ones, and I think that's why that was so fast. What did I say, Cappy? Most of that was in the I'm ignoring you stage, okay? You're feeling very prickly, and you're feeling bad about your creativity. You need to deal with that, okay? You're feeling strong, but you're not feeling strong enough. You're feeling like a diminished strength, or like your strength has diminished. Okay? There's home issues. It feels like someone's trying to make a home, and they're trying to put it together, and you're trying to ignore it. There's a lot of work issues that you're ignoring again. This is a home issue that you're ignoring. There's fights that you need to deal with. Okay? There's a clarity that you're trying to see, that you've got. And I mean, you're looking right at all of these, and you're not dealing with them, Cappy. You can't just not deal with everything. Okay? There's an amber there, which means there's something good going to come. But if you keep ignoring all of this, then how are you going to see it? How is it going to be able to come in if you just keep ignoring everything? There's a decorated issue going to be coming up. And an issue you thought was dead is going to come up as well. I'm sorry, this reading makes me want to go slap my Capricorn, okay? Because you're just ignoring everything. And you don't need to ignore everything. You need to pay attention to it. If it's on this board, it's trying to get your attention, okay? And you've been looking at it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't have to tell you these things. Sometimes I've done tarot readings for people, and I've known that they knew exactly what I was talking about. There was no reason for them to come and have me give them a reading. They just wanted to hear someone else say it. Well, here, I'm saying it. Those things that you've been ignoring, pay attention to them. So let's do a 3-card reading. The first one's going to give us some clarity into these situations. The second one is going to give us somewhere to focus. And the third one's going to give us a possible outcome. Remember, these are always possible outcomes. If you don't like what I'm saying, then please remember that you have it in your power to change the outcome of any reading you ever get. The whole purpose of divination readings is so that you can know what's coming, so you can change it. That's the whole purpose. If you couldn't change it, why do them at all? Okay, the first in the clarity part, we have the King of Cups reversed, which means there is an abundance of emotion, that you're feeling cut off from it. You're feeling, it feels it's draining to you. And where to focus is the Knight of Cups. You need to take these problems where they belong. Take these emotions where they belong. You don't need to take them where they don't belong. You need to take them where they belong. This is traveling. You need to take them where they belong. Okay? And a possible outcome is the Five of Pentacles reversed. And upright, that is destitution. It is not getting the largesse. Reversed, it is not as bad as destitution. But it's still not an ideal situation. Okay? You don't like this card? Change it. Stop ignoring all that. Okay? Now, if any of this resonated with you, give me a like. Give me a subscribe. If it didn't resonate with you, go watch your moon and your rising. Or go watch your partner's sun, moon, and rising. If none of that resonates with you, maybe it wasn't your week. Beauty of YouTube readings is they transcend time. I'm recording this in November. Maybe you go watch one of mine in February, and that's the one you need it for this week. I think you find things when you need them. Or maybe next March you'll find this one from November, because that's when you need it. So I hope this helped. Remember, I also do personal readings, and I'll see y'all later with the week readings for next week, and y'all have a good one.